Sabah everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the brand new Magic 4 Pro from Honor. We're also specifically talking about the cameras on the Magic 4 Pro from Honor because we've done an overview video not that long ago, and now I want to share with you guys all of the pictures and all of the experiences that I've been using, I've had using the cameras on this device, traveling, going to New York with the family, or even just going around, here in Los Angeles. But I want to show you guys why the Magic 4 Pro is such a good phone to get in 2022. This is TK. Let's talk about the cameras on the brand new Honor Magic 4 Pro. Like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell icon so that you're always notified whenever we have new videos on the channel. So the phone that we have in here obviously is the Magic 4 Pro. So we have a triple camera setup in the back. We have a 50 megapixel primary sensor on the back. We have a 50 megapixel ultra wide and a 64 megapixel telescopic, or basically a microscope camera that's positioned here on the back with a dual tone LED flash. As far as the actual front-facing camera, it's a 12 megapixel sensor, and then so of course we get 4K 30 frames per second on the front-facing camera and 4K 60 frames per second experience on the back-facing sensors. But let's not worry about that. We're going to talk about all the pictures and everything else that we've used here. I've been using this phone for quite some time. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to show you guys some of those pictures. Now, again, camera app is pretty straightforward. We have access in the video mode. We have access to the main sensor, and of course, depending on the mode that you're in, as far as the resolution, you're not going to be able to use it. But if you jump into basically photography mode, you have access to the ultra wide and of course the different experiences all the way up to 10x zoom, and of course it jumps into macro because we're so close to the table. One thing I will say though, depending on the experience that you're using, you're going to be able to jump between the different cameras, and you're able to basically jump depending when you move on. The experience shifts with you there. There's AI mode built in here for higher quality, portrait mode, night mode, and of course aperture mode for that nice bokeh. I have a pro mode, a movie mode, under more, and we obviously have slow motion, panorama, time lapse, stickers, documents, super macro, and multi-window and multi-video, and of course high resolution and story mode. So a lot of different capabilities that we get in here with these cameras, but at its core, it's going to give you some of the best experience. So I'm not going to keep talking. I'm not going to bug you guys. I'm going to just show you guys real quick, actually a nice little selection of some of those images and some of the best qualities that I've had from the different experiences that I've had for the last few weeks using the brand new Magic 4 Pro. The greatest part about the Magic 4 Pro is the capabilities that you have within the camera and the different functionalities that you have to be able to get everything running the way you want them. Front-facing camera is actually really nice if you have more than one person sitting in the picture. It doesn't actually jump into a slightly wider view, and it actually has really good HDR processing. When we were on the top of the basically the Empire State Building, where we were in the shadow, and we had obviously it was trying to expose for us, but still give the background some the right exposure. So that's where you benefit from having HDR processing. It actually processes the layers, the different layers, so it exposes us with a high overly exposed background, and then it exposes the background correctly with an underexposed subject, and then it merges the two images afterwards, and you're able to see that. We also benefited greatly from that when we were at the basically the Lady Liberty, and that's where you start seeing some of that dynamic range running. Now, as far as the main sensors on the back, and that's going to be the best part, low light photography, nighttime photography, jumping into that telescopic camera, the 64 megapixel sensor, and be able to jump into that and start taking some pictures with that at night off of the Empire State Building. Or actually, we were at the Rockefeller Center in front of the Empire State Building. Those were really, really good. So you definitely see the well-balanced experience that we get in here. Honor has been doing a lot of work to come back, and they're coming back very strong. The Magic 4 Pro, if you're thinking about picking up an Honor phone in 2022, is not going to disappoint. I've been enjoying it, and I hope you guys enjoy some of those pictures, and I was able to share with you guys some of those moments from my family, and hopefully enjoying them with you and your family. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much to Honor for allowing me to check out the brand new Magic 4 Pro, and hopefully you guys picked up that reel that I posted on Instagram not that long ago, showing some of those pictures taken straight off from when we were walking in downtown New York. I'll see you in the next video.